I've collected some data about Springfield, Missouri, which is where I live, from the U.S. Census Bureau, and I've put it into a scatter plot graph here. A scatter plot represents data using individual points like this, and this particular graph represents the population of Springfield from the year 2000 to the year 2014, and during each of those years the population was measured in the month of July. Okay, so let's see, let's sort of summarize this graph. First of all, you can see the x-axis or the horizontal axis represents the years since 2000. So whenever x is 0, that means the year is 2000. Whenever x is 2, the year is 2002, etc., etc., etc. This can be useful if you don't want to write all the digits of the year. You just want to measure the years since a certain time. It also allows you to start your x-axis at 0, which is important, at the origin. The y-axis represents the population of Springfield in thousands. So 156 means 156,000. And notice on both axes we have a consistent scale. On the x-axis you can see that you go up by 2's every time, and that scale is consistent, and each little tick mark is 1 unit. On the vertical axis you go up by 2's every time as well, 2,000 really. But from 0 to 152 we have a big jump, and because of that we have this little notation here, this little indication that we've skipped values. That's because we want to jump right to the values that are significant for our particular graph. That also allows us to start our y-axis values at 0. Okay? Alright, let's get into interpreting some things about this graph. First question is, what is the approximate population in the year 2009? So we need to locate the year 2009 on the x-axis, which corresponds to an x value of 9, which would be right here. And then I need to find the population, which would correspond to this dot, and its y value is getting close to 158. So 157 would be exactly halfway. So let's say 157,800. So approximately 157,800 according to this graph. So we located the x value, found its y value because that gives us the population. The next question, during what years was the population between 164,000 and 166,000? So now we go locate those populations, which are right here, and we want the years where the population was between those two values, and we can see that there are 2 times that the population is between 164 and 166, and that is in the year, this would be 2013, this would be 2014, so 2013 and 2014, the population was between 164 and 166,000. So interpreting a scatter plot very much comes down to knowing what is your x or y value from the given information, and then locating the other information they're asking you to determine. And hopefully this video has helped you understand that process.